Listen to this video from the Lincoln Project, and I'll give my 2 cents afterwards.
I seriously think Todd Blanch will go to jail over this. This is an absolute bank robbery of the American people. This agreement is so obviously corrupt. Even Republicans in Congress are like, no, this ain't it, boss.
I think it's stupid on stilts.
The next Democratic administration better not pull a Merrick Garland. This is a day one, hour one, minute one presidential executive order that says, fuck you, your stupid agreement and your stupid slush fund are gone. It is a very, very bad precedent for this country, and really bad precedent.
Everybody keeps referencing the fact that we wouldn't be in this place if the South had been duly punished after the Civil War. Well, not only did they get pardoned, the January 6ers, now we're talking about paying their legal fees, incentivizing them to go ahead and commit more crimes. If you remember, Rick, it was a false flag. Like, those weren't
the FBI
supporters out there. That's what they told us, right?
So a few things to cover here. Yeah, let's deal with the last part first. Who's Donald Trump trying to set this $1.77 billion fund up for if it was all Antifa? Which is what we keep getting told. It was just a guided tour. It was the people who were violent were Antifa. They were leftist. They were BLM. They were pick your left-leaning name that fits the story or the narrative today. Right? Nancy Pelosi sent them. Joe Biden sent them. Somebody on the left sent them. Well, then why are you setting up a $1.77 billion fund to pay them? But more to the point, I understand what he said when he said that he believes that Todd Blanch is going to go to jail for this, because in a normal world, in a normal timeline, Todd Blanch would eventually go to prison for this. But Donnie's just going to pardon everybody before he walks out the door for the last time, assuming he lives the rest of his term. If Mother Nature finally seizes that black heart of his and he drops dead, he won't have a chance to pardon everybody. And then, unless J.D. Vance pardons everybody, people like Todd Blanch will eventually go to jail when a real president comes in and investigates this bullshit and realizes what he tried to do. And I agree that this is you could land a fucking plane by my computer screen there. I agree that when a Democratic president gets elected, hopefully 2028, this is a day one, hour one, minute one executive order undoing that bullshit. You can't just have your personal attorney be the acting attorney general that signs a one-page memo that says you get $1.77 billion and the federal government can't ever investigate you. That's not how this shit works. It's never been how this shit has worked. It's never going to be how this shit works. But if Donald Trump survives his term and he makes it to the end of his term, at the end of 2028, watch for damn near everybody in his administration to get some type of pardon, providing they're all still loyal to him and they're all still in the Big Ten. The other option could be that we get to the end of this term and Donnie realizes he's about ready to lose power and he starts acting out and throws everybody under the bus with him. In which case, I'm fine with that. Leave it be for the next Democratic president to investigate this shit and not have to worry about the fact that this dumbass pardoned him. But that's what I think is going to happen. December of 2028, people like Todd Blanch are just going to get a blanket pardon.